What's going on, everybody? Trey back with G Square Tactical. I hope you guys are having a great day today. We're going to be taking a look at a pistol that we have been waiting on for a hot minute now. It's been mentioned in the comment section below, and we have been on a manhunt trying to find this pistol. But before I do that, go check out our website, gsquaretactical.com. You can get some merch. We got shirts, hats, coasters, cups, you name it, we got it. Thank me later. We're going to be taking a look today at the Taurus T9. The Taurus TS9. The Taurus TS9 has for quite some time been only in Brazil. You haven't been able to pick it up in the States, and mostly I have been looking forward to this pistol mainly because it's been so hard for us to find. We were fortunate enough to be able to contact Taurus, and they sent this pistol out to us. But I'm looking forward to it because of all the differences that it has in comparison to other semi-automatic Browning action-styled pistols. This pistol boasts what's called a Bubits action style, which is spelled B-U-B-I-T-S. It boasts that action style, and I'm really looking forward to shooting it, feeling how it shoots. If you want to learn a little bit more about that and some other features on this pistol, go check out the tabletop that we have up. It will kind of go more in depth about some of the features like slide duration, sights. I might hit on a couple of those features throughout this video, but if you want an in-depth review, an in-depth kind of look at it, please go check that out. So, fully ambidextrous, the TS9, brought to us by Taurus. Let's shoot a couple rounds through it, see how it functions. So that Bubits action style is supposed to mitigate the recoil, make it a little bit less felt. If you look at this gun and some of the close-ups that we'll put up in this video and then also in the tabletop, you can kind of see how the slide mocks and mimics that Kimber Mako. It's because it has the exact same action style. Not really seen much in the States, but a very interesting, cool concept to guns, in my opinion. We've shot a lot of 9mm on the channel. We've shot Canics, Glocks, other Tauruses, their G series of pistols, and I think I can pretty confidently say it does feel a little bit less, recoil speaking, it feels a little bit less than other pistols that we've shot that are also chambered in 9mm. Now today we are shooting some Blazer ammunition. We are shooting aluminum case. Now for those of you that might say, well, you know, shoot some different stuff through it, especially if I were to have a failure today, if you go check out the owner's manual, it has no ammo specifications, that you should only shoot through it. So plus P, whatever you may have at your ready, you can put through this Taurus TS9. 115 grain full metal jacket is what we're shooting. Again, in that aluminum case. Let's put a couple more rounds through it, and then I'm going to talk about kind of how it feels in the hand and shooting it all together. Actually really like this pistol. I'm not just saying that because Taurus sent it to us. If it was not a fun pistol to shoot, one that failed, you would have obviously seen it in this video that I'm shooting right now. But I like the way that it feels in my hand. It has that newer style Taurus stippling that they do on the side of their pistols. You see it a lot in their G2 style pistols, and it really feels good in my hand. I can get a very firm purchase on it. It has neat little cutouts for my thumb to kind of slide into in my thumb's forward shooting stance that you can't see because you're looking at my left side, and I am a lefty, so that ambidextrous does really benefit me whenever it comes to shooting out here at the range. I love the sight setup. I can see it very clearly, a very pretty picture that it paints when I'm looking down sight and pointing at my target. It is that 3 white dot setup. So that action style that I was talking to you about, it's designed to be further back on the slide, and in doing so, it's supposed to help mitigate the barrel from rising. that you experience a lot on semi-automatic polymer framed pistols. And though it does have a little bit of wobble in the slide, I can somewhat tell in shooting it that the barrel flop is not as significant as other 9mm that I've shot. It does somewhat reduce the recoil. It is a full-size polymer frame pistol, so that is a very common pistol. We have reviewed a ton of those pistols throughout the process of us doing this channel. So I feel like I have a pretty good buffet.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the food chain! Get in my belly!
To choose from and compare to when it comes to comparison. And that's really what we do on this channel, is we compare pistols to other pistols, compare value to other values. So like, what are you getting? Are you getting a good value? Are you way overpaying? And I think you're really getting a good value if you were to purchase this pistol. Now, as far as other cool little features, just one more that I want to bring up to you guys, and then I'll get to shooting a little bit more. It does have a loaded chamber indicator on the top of this slide that I'll show you more pictures of in that tabletop, so go check that out. But it's really neat. It's like a little piece of metal that kind of sticks up on top of the slide. Normally where you would expect to see the rounds ejecting, but obviously not the case because of how this slide is made and the action system with which this pistol operates on. Okay guys, we're loaded up. After these 2 magazines, we will have put 98 rounds through this pistol. No failures whatsoever so far, so hopefully we won't experience any more. We're not shooting the most expensive ammo in the world, so you know, sometimes we try to do that to cause failure to increase the likelihood or chance of that happening. Let's put a couple more through it, and then we will get some more shots, I suppose. I want to get as much as I can through this pistol in today's upload just to see if it's going to fail, because a lot of times people give us grief about Tauruses. There's that loaded chamber indicator, a little bit of a stick up on the top of the slide. They give us a little bit of a tough time because like of the price range and things like that, but the G series pistol, phenomenal for us. We never had a problem out of any of them, and if I'm being honest, I feel like a lot of it is just based on that price, and people kind of pop their nose up at it like, ooh, I'm not paying for a cheap gun essentially, but you're getting a crazy good value with this pistol. It's so much fun to shoot. For a 9mm, it feels like very little to no recoil. Guys, there's a lot about this pistol that I talk about in the tabletop, a lot of things that are different between it, the G series pistols, and really all other 9mm out there, especially if you're in the United States. There are not many Bubitz action styled pistols that you can get your hand on, and you know, I've said this many times on the channel, when it comes to innovation, the gun world really hasn't innovated a ton. I mean, yeah, they've come out with different models, new companies have made new models. I mean, the greatest innovation of the 21st century, in my opinion, for pistols and firearms in general would be a red dot. I know that they've probably been around for, you know, a good little while, and people maybe don't think that it's something new, but back in the day they didn't have red dots. So that's, you know, an innovative aspect of pistols, I suppose, but changing up the action style is pretty neat, and I kind of like that. I like the difference. I love that Kimber Mako. Shooting it was a blast, and I can't wait to see what else comes of this pistol. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, this upload. Again, go check us out on gsquaredtactical.com. Go check us out at Crate Tactical. Use our code G2 to get 10% off your entire order. Like us on Rumble. We are on there and posting uploads. We post on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. We are trying to communicate with you guys and have our social media presence be there. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comments section and we'll get right back to you. Thanks for watching and have a good day.